Hello, I'm Svitek, 360 Creative Coach, and in this episode, I want to give you one of my best life hacks for success. Now, before I fully get into it though, I would like to take the opportunity to invite you to subscribe if you haven't already. That way you get all the various lessons and episodes that I put out right when I put them out. Thank you if you just did, and thank you if you already were. It truly does mean a lot to me, as I hope it does to you. So, let's get into this. The best life hack I can provide for you is to have a consistent sleep schedule. I think people really underestimate this. Yes, we talk about getting enough sleep, but one of the best ways to maintain that and have energy is to just have a regular sleep schedule. And I mean that throughout the entire week, because I find a lot of times people will have a weekday sleep schedule and then a weekend sleep schedule. So during the weekday, they might, stay up till 10, 11, sometimes midnight, and wake up, let's say at 6 or 7. And then on the weekends, they'll stay up till midnight or later, 2, 3, whatever it may be, and then sleep until like 11 a.m., right? Catching up on sleep. And it just kind of works against you when you're constantly kind of mixing your body up in that way. I mean, I can't necessarily prove this. It's not scientific in that way, but I equate it to almost like you're forcing your body into like a jet lag situation when you're constantly, have a different sleep schedule. Even if it seems like innocent enough of just the weekday versus the weekend sleep schedule. And it's not to say that like, hey, obviously, a night here and there, whatever is bad for you to adjust in that way. But I think too many times people like make that part of their routine where the inconsistency is the routine, and it just doesn't yield results in the way that you would want, right? It's not optimal for your body, therefore your creativity, your energy, and so forth. So really, the best way is to just have a consistent sleep schedule. So, for me, I go to bed about midnight each night, and I wake up at like 6:30, and that seems to be optimal for me. And then, generally each day in the afternoon, I take a quick nap for like 20 to 30 minutes. And that seems to really, really work well for me, right? And I'm very cognizant, especially on weekends when there's the opportunity to have a longer night with friends and so forth, that like if I'm going to stay out, it has to be really worth it for me because it is getting into that sleep schedule. Because there are times where I'm like, what? As much as I would love to go do, whatever, it's already 11:30 at this point, I should get home, right? So that way I can try to hit that midnight sleep as close as possible, right? So really, it's as simple as that. Sometimes we overcomplicate it, but this is speaking from experience, and obviously there's plenty of research to back it up in terms of why having a consistent sleep schedule is very good for you. So yeah, take that to heart and apply it. Thank you so much. As always, if you have any questions or thoughts of your own, please comment down below. Let me know your experience of if you give this a true whirl for, a month or whatever, like, what are the differences that you notice, right? So I'm very curious about that. You can comment down below or hit me up on social media at Svitek. Likewise, if you appreciate what I do and think you might benefit from more direct interaction, there's my coaching. I can help you that way. If that's too steep of a price at the moment, well, then of course there's my Patreon page, patreon.com/PhilSvitek, where through the various tiers, there's ways we can interact and I can help you out. Likewise, if you just appreciate what I do and want to support me in general, well, you can buy my movies, my books, and of course the merchandise like the one I am wearing. All that stuff helps support this because, by getting to create the artistic stuff, it allows me to learn and then freely share that knowledge here with you, right? So it's a very symbiotic relationship. Anyway, thank you so much. I appreciate you and hope to see you next time.